Mortius?
Hello, Jambareeqi senpai.
Where the hell am I and what do you want with me?
Welcome to the Blood Skull Dimension. This is my bachelor pad, and I brought you here to review my favorite movie ever, Frozen. You can only say nice things about this movie though, because I think it's perfect, and lots of other people do too.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie about my thoughts on a movie, okay? My job as a reviewer isn't to reflect popular opinion. It's to explain what I think of a movie, to show my opinions and defend them. Okay, let's just start the review. Howdy folks, Jambareeqi here, and in this episode I'm going to review Frozen. Frozen is an animated musical fantasy. It follows the princesses of Arendelle, Elsa and Anna. Elsa was born with ice powers, and one day she accidentally injures Anna with her magic. Her parents consult some mystical trolls for help. Anna's memories of Elsa's magic powers are erased by the trolls, the gates of the palace are locked up, and Elsa shuts out Anna to protect her. Years later, the gates are reopened for Elsa's coronation, where the sisters reunite. While at the coronation party, Anna decides to get married to Prince Hans, a man she's just met. This brash decision leads to an argument between the sisters. Then, Elsa accidentally reveals her magic, brings an eternal winter to Arendelle, and runs away to the mountain, where she builds an ice castle to live in. Anna, with the help of an ice farmer called Kristoff and a magic snowman called Olaf, go on an adventure to convince Elsa to stop the winter and save Arendelle. When I first saw this movie in cinemas, I was blown away and really impressed. But then I saw the film again recently and didn't have the same experience, far from it. Instead, I was really bored, and this lack of investment drew my attention to the problems with the film. I felt like this film lacked a sense of adventure. The characters don't travel that far, they don't come across that many obstacles or conflicts, and the climax feels like it arrives really soon. It's a very short and uneventful journey to me. This makes the movie very underwhelming. It also doesn't help that the pacing comes across as way too rushed. The movie darts and bounces between its scenes at hyperactive speed. This supersonic style of storytelling creates gaping plot holes, because the film isn't interested in explaining certain elements. It's too busy whizzing past to the next scene. Details feel missing and ideas go unexplored, so I started raising questions like, where did Elsa's powers come from? Why does Elsa struggle to harness her powers one second and master them the next? And why was Anna locked in the castle too? She doesn't have dangerous powers. Plus many others that I can't dive into without revealing spoilers. These plot holes make it hard to connect to the movie and understand what's going on half the time. I wouldn't mind all these plot holes if I was having fun, but I wasn't. I was bored. Now, many people will defend these plot holes with it's Disney logic, but the film clearly wants to subvert Disney ideas, tropes and traditions by playing around with audience expectations. How can the film be effectively subversive when it's using Disney logic as a crutch? You can't challenge your old-fashioned traditions and use them to get away with bad storytelling. It contradicts your intent. I don't even see Disney logic as a warranted excuse for bad storytelling either. There should never be an excuse to half-arse your narrative or assume audiences are too stupid to notice plot holes. The film's decision to be subversive and faithful to Disney traditions makes it seem like it's treading on eggshells. It wants to be revolutionary, but it doesn't want to break the mold too much. If you're going to subvert Disney movies, then why not go all the way? Nope, Disney wants to hold Mummy's hand while dipping its toe in the water. In addition, I honestly don't think that this film handles its theme of sisterhood very well. The rushed pacing means that we don't get to see Elsa and Anna spend many moments together, as adults and as kids, so there's a sense of weight and development missing from their sibling relationship. I think that another Disney film, Lilo and Stitch, handled sisterhood far better because we saw Lilo and Nani interacting realistically in many different scenes, and I connected to their relationship because of that. Frozen's message of sisterly love comes across as a forced theme thrown into the film without any passion, which makes their sentimental moments seem contrived. I'm going to give 0 points to the content of this film. Anna is a bouncy and optimistic woman. I like how cheery, active and energetic she is. Her cute personality did make me smile from time to time, but now and again her naivety can get aggravating. Sure, she's been trapped in her castle for a very long time, but surely the castle servants could have taught her better common sense or introduced her books, something to give the poor girl some intellect. Also, like I said, it makes no sense why Anna was locked away in the first place, considering that she's not the one with dangerous powers. It's like the filmmakers only wanted to recluse her to contrive a reason for her naivety, which is forced character development. To be honest, I really couldn't care less about Elsa and I wasn't that engaged in her character arc. Sure, she's had a tough life, I understand that, but she doesn't really do much except run away, shut people out and start an eternal winter. She doesn't even try to stop the eternal winter she started. She just keeps whining, "I can't," without even making an attempt. Now, some people do react to conflict by doing nothing or running away, but it's not interesting watching someone do nothing, especially for a visual medium like a movie. It makes it boring and a hindrance on the progression of the plot. Kristoff is nice, just nice. He's pleasant, likable, helpful, and has a sweet friendship with his pet reindeer. That's all there is to him though. It just seems to be in the film to serve as another possible romantic interest for Anna, but even that idea lacks weight because there's not enough chemistry between them both. They come off more as just friends than potential lovers. Olaf is a magical snowman created by Elsa. I will admit that his incessant positivity can become grating, but sometimes he does provide some funny, dry humour. It's interesting seeing a comic relief character that's quiet and nuanced rather than loud and chatty. Hans may seem like your typical Prince Charming, but there's a twist to his character. I won't spoil what it is, but when I first saw it, I was so shocked. Then, when I watched the movie again, I started noticing holes in the twist. This made the twist less believable and more like a cheap gimmick only there to surprise first-time viewers. I really don't like the trolls. They're presented as cute, adorable and charming, but I don't think they are. They come across as loud, annoying, irritating, obnoxious, shallow and kind of creepy. I'm going to give just 2 points to the characters in this movie. This is a very pretty movie, I can't deny that. The environments are beautifully unique, Elsa's magic effects are stunning to look at, and the costumes are gorgeous. Snow is also used to its advantage to sprinkle scenes with delicate softness. The character animation is just decent though. It's a good effort, but certainly not up to Disney's usual standards to me. There's a sense of timing, rhythm, and expressive personality, particularly from Anna and Olaf, but I get the impression that the animators are holding back a bit. That distinctive Disney energy and charisma seems to be watered down slightly. It's not bad character animation, far from it, just not that great or memorable. The studio can do much better than this. I'm going to give 3 points to the animation in this film. Kristen Bell voices Anna. She's very sprightly and bouncy in the role, effectively capturing Anna's quirky personality very well.
It is not nice to throw people!
Whoa, Feisty Pants. Okay, relax. Just calm down. Calm down.
All right, I'm okay.
Just let the snowman be.
I'm calm.
Great. Oh, come on.
Idina Menzel voices Elsa. She sounds very regal, dignified and elegant, but she can sound a bit whiny from time to time.
Fine. You can't marry a man you just met. You can if it's true love. Anna, what do you know about true love? Well, more than you. All you know is how to shut people out.
Jonathan Groff plays Kristoff. He gives his character a very down-to-earth and likeable voice.
So, about my friends. Well, I say friends, they're more like family. Anyway, when I was a kid, it was just me and Sven, until they, kind of took us in.
They did?
Yeah.
Josh Gad voices Olaf. He sounds very bubbly, cheery and sweet. It's a very endearing performance, I think.
All right, let's start this thing over. Hi, everyone. I'm Olaf, and I like warm hugs.
Santino Fontana voices Hans. He sounds believably charming in the role.
Oh, Prince Hans of the Southern Isles.
Princess Anna of Arendelle.
Princess? My lady.
Whoa.
I'm going to give 4 points to the voice acting in this film. The music for this movie is either unnoticeable because it's so bland and generic, or over the top to the point where it sounds like it's desperately shouting, "Please be enchanted by me! Please! I want you to be charmed by my whimsy! Please, please, I'm a pretty, pretty princess!" Now, I have mixed feelings about the musical numbers in this film. I like some of them, but I also couldn't care less about others. I think Let It Go is an overblown and melodramatic song that rushes the story forward way too fast, but I love the Nordic influences and marching rhythm of Frozen Heart. I can't stand Fixer Upper because it's a loud, irritating track that holds up the narrative and has lyrics that make me question the troll's values and morals. But I think Love is an Open Door is a catchy and cute number with a fun pop melody. So yeah, the songs are a double-edged sword for me. I'm going to give just 2 points to the music of this film. To conclude, I'm very disappointed that I didn't enjoy Frozen as much as I did the first time I saw it. Sure, it's pretty to look at, but I find it to be way too boring, melodramatic, rushed and clunky. It had potential, but it failed in its execution. Frozen has gained a total of 11 points, which translates to 2¼ snow-covered strawberries out of 5. However, if you enjoyed such films as Enchanted or Tangled, then you might enjoy Frozen. I've been Jambareeqi and I hope you enjoyed my review. If you did, then I encourage you to like, subscribe and share. I'd also really appreciate it if you could support me on my Patreon. In the next episode of Jambareeqi Reviews, I'm going to review the BFG as part of Roald Dahl Month. Okay Mortius, I've reviewed Frozen. Are you happy now? Can you let me go home?
You don't like Frozen? That's not fair. I love Frozen, so you're supposed to love it too.
Mortius, I have nothing against you for loving Frozen, that's totally fine. Go ahead and enjoy it. But you have to respect that some people are not going to feel the same way about it, okay? So please, let me go home.
Fine. Little does he know that I sent him to the wrong apartment. I'm a cheeky bugger.